All right, let's talk about your party. Donald Trump's campaign rakes in $200 million post verdict. Eric Trump speaks out. Let me read this short thingy here for you so you can know what we're talking about. The Donald Trump campaign has raised a staggering $200 million since the former president was found guilty of 34 felonies last Thursday, his son Eric Trump said on Sunday. Eric, who is married to the Republican National Committee RNC co-chair Lara Trump, said she told him the figure was comprised of over $70 million in small donor fundraising in the 3 days since his father was found guilty of 34 felonies raised to falsifying business records. It doesn't look like this guy is slowing down. No, they are growing wings. What do you have to say about this, Chief?
Food for thought right there. There is this musician from Ijesha land. Popular among musicians that would say the evil one in Ijesha land is the one they always love. Onibruku Ijesha.
The villain.
Now,
Don't tell me you froze. I hope he's coming back. Okay, he's back.
He's not gonna come back.
Are you back? No. I'm talking about you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
You went out for a second. I think you're back now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you are coming back. You're saying Donald Trump is not gonna come back. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, but before you continue, shout out to Elizabeth Olayinka. Says, "Well done, sir. Your sacrifice for your community shall not go in vain." All right. Continue.
Amen. Thank you. So, you see, there is a way it looks like evil people maybe triumphing. It will look like they are having their moment, but it's temporary. And I'm surprised that certain people within the MAGA Republican movement, the MAGA movement, because in Nigeria, MAGA means somebody's like moving.
I knew you were going to do that.
It's like
the real MAGAs.
The real MAGAs. It means
the suckers. They're called the suckers here. The suckers.
Yeah, in Nigeria, Americans call them suckers. But here they say make America great again. What? Well, the greatness they're talking about. America is a great country. Like Ronald Reagan, the former president, I would say, the city on the hill, fine. We love that ideal. We all connect with that. But the one that the MAGA people are talking about, the great again moment they look, the lofty past they look at, that will never come back, will be that moment when some people used to see themselves as being more humane or more human than you and I. That, I've not seen anybody that is completely white, and that I've never seen anybody that has been completely black. That is completely black. So the color pigment, the shades of color that makes up this beautiful creation called human race. So some people want to subsume others under themselves. That is what they look at as being great in the past. But we all have moved quickly beyond that, and we're looking forward to the best that can come from the idea of democracy and rule of law. So, in the first place, let me tell you, whatever is coming from Eric, his father, Donald, the former president, cannot be trusted. Whether it's Eric, whether it's Donald Trump, beyond this conviction on 34 counts felony, they had been found guilty as being fraudsters in business before. So how can you trust what he's saying? How do you even know? Because these people, they operate in alternate reality. They tell you you are seeing 4, but you understand that to them is almost like the art of illusion, magic. That 4 you see may be 1. That may be manipulated. When Moralago is just worth like around 20 something dollars, they're telling you it's worth like 70 billion, is worth like God save us from these people. So even when they are going down, they will tell you they are staying afloat. But
that's part of the game.
Oh, yes, you had it from Mr. David Pecker, the publisher of that tabloid, which they use. That people always shun out lies, falsehood in the name
You talk
of
about the British tabloid or
no,
what tabloid?
the tabloid. I mean, David Pecker's tabloid, the one they were using to do all these. What's it called? Hunt and kill for stories that are not favorable, through which they shun out lies against their fellow politicians. So, what I'm saying here is that is their stock in trade. Even when they are going down, they come to you that, oh, they are doing fine. He said, all his life he has said that he's been a billionaire. So we find out that it's more on television that is a billionaire. In what's it called? In a showbiz that is a billionaire. In reality, he's not been able to come up with a $400 million plus to bail himself out.
So are you saying you don't believe that these $200 million?
I don't believe that they raised up to $200 million, and it's coming from donors.
Pledges, a bunch of pledges
that will never materialize.
I mean, there are always pledges anyway. So
let there be pledges. But who is going to stake? Who is going to stake his money on the election of a convicted felon?
That's the half of America at this point, too. We have to be prepared for that.
That is what they are saying. The other time they told us, oh, he will win. When the elections came, whether
40% of the voters, at least.
Ola, you and I must come to some agreement on this.
Okay.
When they said he was leading, they said he was leading against Mrs. Hillary Clinton, was he really leading a majority vote? Because they did their Amanda, their abracadabra, the one I call out of illusion, the magic, and then he lost popular votes and got electoral college to get him into office. And now we know that certain manipulations were done to get him elected. The second time, where he set up.
He denied today that he didn't call to lock up Hillary Clinton. He denied. But
you and I had him. This guy is, he is saying, oh, he's a former lawyer, is the person that must be treated as MVP of liars. But what do you call this man now? What do you call him? Something we had from him. Lock her up. Now it's becoming lock him up. He's saying he never said it. What else are we expecting from him? So he normalizes abnormalities. So when his son is coming to say they are raising $200 million, in their brain, in their mind, these are people who live in alternate. They live in a bubble, alternate reality.
Wait, so I was laughing. I'm not sure if I collected that information from you. Are you saying you don't believe that? You're saying outright you don't believe.
You can't believe anything from Donald Trump. That's what I'm telling you.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
The other day, this same son was talking of a rigged court process. They now have turned America to banana. I mean, to some third world. Permit my word, because I don't like talking dirty, but quote unquote shit.
Like a shito country.
Yes, but they are the ones trying to turn America to a shito place. They are the ones trying to do that. Look at the falsehood from the father. Oh, prisons are. People are breaking out of prisons in Congo. They are breaking out of prisons in blah blah blah. And he even said it took. I'm just joking here. That I took account of people, more than 20-something thousand on the line from China coming to America. That is Donald Trump for you. He is not capable of helping himself, but he is there now. he is down. We don't want to give him the same dose he served on people, because when people are down, he loves kicking them. He is the one that will mark a disabled journalist. I don't want to treat him like that. He is down. He has to embrace his demon. He has to find some ways of retracting and being penitent and contrite. That kind of contrition can offer him some salvation. His salvation is not going to come from winning the coveted Oval Office. That is not going to be a trophy for him. Now, he bears this mark, like the mark of Cain, that says convict. What is he going to do about that? Instead of salivating over raising $200 million. Nonsense.
Uncle Beno says Trump using the scare tactics style again. Okay.
Yes, I agree with him. I agree with him.
Me, I'm just looking, I'm watching from the sidelines. I am straddling the fence all the way through on this one. We shall see.
Yeah, we're slashing in a concise way through all this. We're slashing through it with our sharp edge.
I mean, he's got 34 felonies now. First step. Let's see if they send him to jail.
We are still counting.
I think you might be getting ready to discover the level of tyranny in our great nation, United States of America. I think you're about to smell. I don't think you're ready for
the fact that he got convicted shows you that we are not headed for that. The fact that he got convicted is telling you that
fair enough.
Yeah,
but I want to hear the sentence and him going to jail.
You know what is going to get him into sentence? I mean, to get him sentenced,
right?
The words of his mouth, the testimony, like you read from the book of Revelation, chapter 12. The words of this man's mouth, his testimony is what is going to send him to prison. I'm telling you, somebody gets delivered by the blood of the Lamb and the words of the testimony, but this guy is going to get convicted and sentenced to prison because of the words of his testimony. He talks loosely. And look at the way he's been painting the judge and all that. These are the things people look at. You know, I'm a law student. These are the
but they should have looked at that so sorry, Chief. They should have looked at that in 2016. It should never have gotten that close to that.
They looked at it.
To that nuclear button.
They looked at it. But the role of the Justice Department, FBI, everybody thinking, because he virtually blackmailed Hillary Clinton. You know, his obsession over the Bassa thing against Barack Obama. So people did not wake up to the reality.
All right.
And to do that, he captured the presidency, from what we now know, by all this point and kill mentality.
But it worked. I hope it doesn't work this time around. It worked.
For how long? Finally, it caught up with him. See, like a prominent Nigerian pro-stylist wrote, a journalist wrote, the triumph of evil over good can only be temporary.
That's true. I agree with that 100%.
And that is what we have in the case.
But that's a hell of a lie. That was a very dangerous lie. That was, 2016 was a when he announced his presidency. That's a very dangerous lie that went on for 4 years.
There is one thing I feel about this man called Donald Trump, but laws of libel, slander, and defamation would not let me say. Let that live inside me.
Okay, let's leave that.
Yeah, I know the kind of character he is. He is really dangerous for the time in which we live, and it's not desirable for our country, America.
All right, great. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, follow, leave your comments. Let us know what you think about this. We want to hear from you. We want to see your comments on this matter. Do you think he's going to jail or not? Do you think Donald Trump is going to prison or not? I want to know. We want to know. We'll be right back. Check out this next segment.